Hey guys, this is Dr. Daniel Sugai, board certified dermatologist. Today I'm going to talk about the top 5 sunscreens of 2020, my personal favorites. Of course, not every product that I recommend will work for everyone, and some of you may even hate the product, but for me, I really like the ingredients. I like the way it feels on my skin. I like the brands that are consistent. I know recently we had the PURITO sunscreen SPF 50 to 19 controversy. So I made a TikTok video before that came out. I'm very happy that I didn't have PURITO on it. I actually had another K-beauty brand on it that you'll see soon. Thankfully, I didn't recommend PURITO because that wouldn't have looked so good to have a YouTube video and a TikTok on it. Let's jump into it. Sunscreen, you want it to be SPF 30 and above. My personal favorites would be a mineral sunscreen, especially for my children. I always talk about in my videos that we do know in studies that chemical ingredients can be absorbed into our bloodstream and move systemically, but what are the long-term effects we don't know yet. So I just feel comfortable using zinc oxide and titanium dioxide for my kids and also for myself. The trick though, the tricky thing is they do cause a white cast on your face, and someone else did bring up that titanium alone may not be the best UVA1 filter, better for UVA2 and UVB, whereas zinc oxide will cover UVA1 and 2 as well as UVB very well. Regardless of the ingredients and the SPF, I would say the best habit is to apply enough, a half a teaspoon amount to cover your face and your neck, and also reapply every 1 to 2 hours. If you're gonna be sweaty, if you're gonna go and do water play, jump in the pool, reapply every hour. If you're gonna just go about your day and walk outside, reapply every 2 hours, whether it's SPF 30 or SPF 100. Whether it's zinc oxide or zinc oxide with titanium or just titanium alone. For the US, we have limited chemical UV filters. The FDA strictly regulates the sunscreen game, and so it's been over a decade since we've approved UV filters, and so we do not have the really nice attractive UV filters like Europe and other parts of the world. We're going to be talking about Isden sunscreen soon. I just got some because a lot of you have recommended it to me, and I've heard great things about it, especially the ingredients to help fight pre-skin cancers potentially. So I'll be looking at the research behind that and the products. So let's jump into it. Number one, the all-time favorite for dermatologists and myself, even in residency, has been Elta MD UV Clear, either the tinted version or the non-tinted. I have the non-tinted version here. The cost is about $36. You can buy it at dermstore.com. You might find it on Amazon. You can buy it at my office. I really like this because it's a nice everyday sunscreen. It's not water resistant though, so it's more of me going into the office and having sunscreen on my face. Especially if you're going to take a nice leisurely stroll outside. This is a nice sunscreen. It has zinc oxide, but it also has Octinoxate, so that's where I dinged it a point because it's not truly fully mineral, but the Octinoxate is added in to make it lightweight, so it blends in very nicely. The nice thing about this is that it is good for oily skin, acne prone skin, or rosacea prone skin, because people with rosacea are very sensitive and they get pimples and they have inflammation very readily. So this will calm down the inflammation with niacinamide. This has niacinamide in it, and my YouTube manager, Christian, has said that this 2020 has been the year of niacinamide, and I completely agree. I've been talking about this niacinamide, I've been recommending to my patients since residency, which has been, about 5 years ago. We've been talking, more than 5 years ago, I've been talking about this with my patients. So niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3, very good vitamin that in studies have shown it to be anti-inflammatory, can help with acne, and so I like it in my products. It's a nice bonus. So when you pay $36 for 1.7 ounces, you're paying for the extra ingredients plus the lightweight feel, blends in very nicely. So this is, I'd say, one of the goats of sunscreen in the sunscreen world is Elta MD. The dupe to that, I'd have to say, is number 2 is Dermatology. And thank you for watching this video. I wanted to let you all know about Dermatology. I bought this with my own money at the time when I made the video, and I have liked it so much that I've started to work with the brand more. So just to be transparent, From here on out, I do have an affiliate code for this. If you want 20% off, is Dr. Daniel. But when I made the video, I definitely didn't have any ties with dermatology, but now I do. And I just wanted to say that it still holds true that I like their sunscreen, their tinted sunscreen. I'm in the process of trying out their SPF 45 non-tinted version, which is very similar to probably UV Clear Elta MD non-tinted. The tinted formulation is very nice. It has iron oxides, and we talked about iron oxides being nice in blocking blue light from your screens. So we're just surrounded by blue light all day long, right? So my iPad at work, my phone when I'm speaking to you or doing TikToks, is just that blue light has been shown to cause photo aging, worsening of brown spots and such. So a tinted sunscreen is great. This one being a moisturizing sunscreen, awesome. It has hyaluronic acid, glycerin, moisturizing factors like those are humectants, and so it helps draw in water and holds it there. But it's also great for oily skin or acne-prone skin because it has the same niacinamide as Elta MD. So this being just covering its bases, I say this is good for combo skin, normal skin, dry skin, or oily skin. It just comes out really nicely. So if you want a more detailed description about this, check out that video. You can't beat this price. I do sell Elta MD in my office, but I am now recommending this to my patients. It's $22 in Amazon on their website. And for the price, 1.7 fluid ounces, much cheaper. La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50. I really like this brand. It's really nice because it is really hard to find a mineral-based sunscreen that rubs in well, and it has antioxidants. It has a tinted version, so if you don't want, because the non-tinted version does leave a slight white cast, and that's where I dinged it a bit. Also the price. It's about $36 for this, and I have to say this is quite daunting for getting a 1.7 fluid ounces. So it's the same as UV Clear Elta MD. Just a little bit does go far. It comes out as like a fine liquid, like I talked about before. It's SPF 50 and above, mineral base, titanium only as its UV filter in the tinted version. So in the non-tinted version though, it has zinc as well. So just keep that in mind. The non-tinted is different, and especially I bring up in my Dr. Sugai Compares video, is that the ingredients are slightly different. This one has iron oxide, so it blocks your blue light. This one does not, but it has an extra UV filter. It has zinc and titanium, whereas this one only has titanium. But I love it. It rubs in very well. La Roche-Posay is a very consistently strong brand. Their products are great. I do like the prebiotic thermal water in their cleansers too. So this is just all around a solid option. I just wish the price would be a little bit more affordable, and also maybe the non-tinted version would rub in just a tad bit better, but it does have 2 mineral ingredients in it. Oh, the nice thing about this is also water resistant. This is probably the first one out of the lineup that is water resistant, whereas the others are not water resistant. UV Clear and Dermatology SPF 45 or 46. This one is water resistant at 40 minutes. So not the full 80 minutes, but 40 minutes, okay? Coat sunscreen. Thanks guys for watching the recent video that I released. I know a lot of you have been asking about this. Holy cow, why did it take so long for me to find this? This is all mineral-based sunscreen, zinc oxide only. None of the fancy antioxidants, but if you want just a good size bottle of something for your kids, for yourself, you want to get it on your body really liberally and not leave yourself ghost white. This doesn't have much of a white cast, and it's for sensitive skin. So if you get it on your eyelids, you won't notice a sting. At least for me and my family, we have no sting or irritation with this sunscreen. And it has very limited ingredients, which is good. My whole thing about chemical ingredients also is that it can be very photolabile, meaning when the sunlight hits it, it can really break apart and cause irritation. Those byproducts can cause even allergic contact dermatitis, where your whole face can get red and swollen. I see that in clinic a lot with chemical sunscreens. I won't name brands right now, but if you look at the back and you're seeing avobenzone and such, avobenzone is a huge culprit for causing photolabile or photo-induced dermatitis or allergic contact dermatitis. So be careful with those. This is just purely mineral, and man, it rubs in well. So check out that video if you want to see how it looks on my skin. Last but not least, we got to throw in a K-Beauty product, right? So K-Beauty product, Crave. So this is what I had originally. I had chosen this over PURITO when I made that TikTok video, just because I like the way it made my skin glow, and thank you guys for the compliments on that video when I released the review on this. I really like the way my skin glows with this. My wife really noticed it, and I'm using a ton of different skincare products, and for her to say like, hey, your skin's really glowing today after wearing this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep this around because you know, I thought so too. It is for drier skin though, so that's my critique, is if you have shiny, oily skin, this might not be the best sunscreen for you, but if you have dry skin this time of year, go for it. This is a nice sunscreen. It's 1.7 fluid ounces for about $20, so very affordable. It's in this cute little portable bottle here that rubs in well. Has no white cast, but I always say chemical ingredients without a white cast, that's kind of like cheating because they do blend in well. They're lighter weight. This one has 5 different UV filters, which is nice, so I can almost feel confident that the SPF 50 plus behind this does hold true. And also the PA 4+ rating on this. This doesn't have the ratings on it because in the US they can't market it as a sunscreen. It's an antioxidant day fluid. So in Asia, say, it is an SPF 50 plus, PA 4+. Here it's just an antioxidant day fluid because the FDA hasn't formally approved the UV filters in this. So for now, if the SPF is truly SPF 50 and the ingredients in it, like, you know, the beetroot extract is truly in it, it's antioxidant, has antioxidant ingredients. So for that to be packed in a $20 bottle of this, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up and say you're in the list of 2020. Good job, Crave Beauty. All right, so I hope this was helpful. New Year's resolution for next year, wear sunscreen all year round, reapply every 2 hours. Okay guys, please be safe. Vaccination is out, but not available to everyone. My intention is to get it. So that, just as a physician myself, I know a lot of you have asked me if I would get the vaccination. After looking at what an mRNA vaccination does, I do trust the science from what I've read. It is scary because it's a new type of vaccination, because the traditional polio, measles vaccinations are different. Those are, I say, are the rotary phones of vaccinations. Now this is the iPhone 12. This is going to be a game changer where your immune system's really going to get revved up to fight this coronavirus. So hope you all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you for the next video. Let's hope for a better 2021. Peace.